because you know it's ELA and no one likes ELA, so I just decided to write poems. And I'm not very proud of them because, like, at the moment I'm like, wow, these are so good. Now that I look at them, I'm like, yeesh, these are bad. So I don't have enough time, so I'll just try to read them quickly. This one is named Your Reality. A teacher went up to a girl and asked, What are you up to? The girl answered, I'm making a poem of me and you. The teacher smiles and says, Then show me your reality. The poem recites, I love my teacher. She is ever so nice, but I feel like we are annoying little mice. So I'll make a poem for my teacher, who is almost as wise as my church preacher. I'll make her the princess, therefore I am the knight. We will be talking and laughing in the moonlight. When God, the stupid thing. It keeps saying, like, sign into network and all this crap, but I'm already signed in. We will be talking and laughing in the moonlight. One day, someone stole my princess. I didn't like it. She was mine. So I grabbed my knife, and in broad daylight, I ended his life. No one will ever come between me and my princess. The teacher stared in shock as she reread the poem again. The girl giggled and says with a smile, No one will come between me and my princess. So that was that one. That one's the one I just finished just now. These are the ones I wrote in ELA. Now, originally, this was just a poem to this, but I got too carried away and actually wrote a whole song about it. It's about my cousin and him dying from crystal meth. I didn't mean to steal the title from Hobson Illmine. I just really liked how it sounded, so credit to Hobson for giving me that idea. Okay, so the first one we're going to read on this page is called Wrists. Okay, it says, hold on. It's loading. Okay, whatever, I'll just read it now. Look at these wrists of mine, so pale, so light, so white. But there's one thing that stands out. Oh my goodness, this is, But there's one thing that stands out. Blood. My blood. I watch as my blood floods the room. Where is it coming from? I look at my wrists, and no longer are my eyes filled with bliss. So now, look at these wrists of mine. They are now the color of red wine. The next one is called Wires. Okay, no. I walk around with gentle grace in my dress with pink lace. I do not walk on my own. Wires control me. Wires. Stabbing into my skin and tugging at my bones, the wires will make sure I am never alone. In my safe home, I stand with my eyes being covered with my own hands. The wires made me become a fool. Cutting, makeup, false smile, sadness, no, happiness. They told me that this would make me happy, and I believed it. And I believed it would. Who's pulling the strings? I'll tell you who. The mastermind behind these wires is you. Alright, now I'll read this one called Crystal Meth. I was originally going to plan on singing the song with, like, how I thought the tune would be, like, appropriate for the song, but insecure little old me don't want to sing all this song, so we'll just read this part that was just the poem. It says, Hello there, my name is Crystal Meth. I'm your cousin's best friend until the very end. I am Crystal Meth. I abused him, used him, drove him to insanity, but since we were friends, he never turned his back on me. He always comes back for more. I make sure he's never bored. I'm his best friend to the very end. I'm Crystal Meth. And that one was short, so I'll read the chorus part. It says, I know that you're worried for your cousin, but everything he hears is just repeated buzzing. He can hear you scream and crying so we can be together, but I'm his best friend here forever because I'm Crystal Meth. The next line, this repeats 4 times, that line. It repeats 4 times, and the next part is, I'm so fucking tired of this shit you're doing. All the damage done, you could never restore it. I am his fucking friend. I have a soul in his head. There's no way our friendship could end, because, see dear, even when he's dead, I'll always haunt him. Chorus repeats again. It's so bad. I was proud of it, now I'm just cringing at it. And supposedly right here, this is me talking until the chorus again, because then it's supposedly the guy named Crystal Meth. It says, well, are you happy now, Chris? You killed my cousin, cold blood. I swear my tears will make this house flood. I loved him to death. You just made him lose shit. You just made him love shit like meth. I wish that I could turn back time and bring my cousin back. His presence and love is something we all lack. Chris, I know you don't miss him because right after he died, you started telling lies. I never knew this bitch. My best friend? Fuck, I have no friends. It was your fault. All of this was your fault. And now you're going after my cousin. Fuck. And then the chorus repeats again, but a few minor things changed. I know that you're worried for your cousin, but everything he heard is just... I meant to put that heard. But everything he heard... I was going to make this past tense, but it says... Like, I knew that you were worried for your cousin, but everything he heard was just repeated buzzing. He could hear you screaming, crying, so you could be together. But I'm still his bestest friend here forever, because I'm crystal meth, and I'll never die. So yeah, those are my poems that I made. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more and read them out loud because those were actually very cringy, and my literature isn't very good. You can look at my drawings, I guess, but that's for a later video. That is for a later video. I don't want to show my embarrassing drawings in here. It's barely covered up by this little blank sheet of paper because I was planning on drawing on it. But yeah. I'll post the video of me showing my art in the next video, but yeah, those are my bad poems I wrote at school. Yeah.